everybody, welcome back to Mars. It's Ash, and I just wanted to take this wonderful Sunday afternoon to show you some of the products that we use with getting our lunches ready throughout the week. I have a lot of different cookie cutters and different shapes to punch out for, you know, sandwiches and what have you. And then we also have shapes to punch out, for example, different meats, cheeses, and actually strong enough to be able to punch out for our vegetables, so that, you know, it helps. I find that when the items of choice are in fun shapes, they tend to eat them. Same thing to me, doesn't make a difference. But one of the things that I'm really excited about that we have this year is I wanted to do some Uncrustables. I wanted to be able to, hopefully with freezer prep and what have you, peanut butter and jelly freezes really well. I have not yet tried freezing peanut butter and Nutella. Mel is completely like, it's not gonna work. If anybody out there has tried that, please just let me know, because it seems like the kids are really on this Nutella and peanut butter kick right now with making their sandwiches for lunch. But I wanted to try to do my own Uncrustables from home, get a couple of loaves, do the prep work for the week on a Saturday or a Sunday afternoon, be able to have them in whatever shapes and bag them all up and then have them in the freezer so that kids can pull them out the night before. Helps with making lunch preparation a whole lot easier. One of the things that I did remember that my mom always had was the Pampered Chef stamper, the metal, the metal one. I call it the metal Uncrustable maker, but I wanted to have other shapes, not just to be locked into the circle. So when I had gone on Amazon, I actually found this company, Wich, and they have 3 different shapes, and that's what we've been using, and I actually love it. One of the things that I like so much about it is, take for example the 3. So it'll come in 3. It'll come in 3 different shapers. You actually have in the middle, the Crustable maker, but you have a large cutout, as well as you have a smaller cutout for the tinier people. So for my son, we do that. It comes in as you saw, the square, the circle, as well as the triangles. The thing that I really like about the triangles, it makes them 2 different, or however you want to hold them. Triangles to the side, diamond. It has 2 separate, so it makes, it has 2 separate compartments, so it makes two little sandwiches. But they also, each one of them also come with smaller cutouts if you need. And so it doesn't have to be just for peanut butter and jelly, jams, honey, or what have you. It also is for any of the sandwich meat that you may choose, any of the cheeses. One of the things that it talks about in the instruction manual is to use the smaller cutout to be able to cut out your meat and your cheese. And then when you actually put in the larger cutout and actually do the crust, then you've got nothing but meat and cheese, and the only thing that you cut out is true crust. And then I'm all about reusing everything and using up every bit that we have. So save those bread scraps, throw them in the freezer till you get a full bag. Make your own breadcrumbs, make your own croutons. There's a lot of things you can do so that the stuff does, so that the end pieces do not go to waste. So that's one of the things that I really like, and I'm just going to show you what it looks like when I try it out. Okay, so as you can see, I went ahead and got my bread together. I put my jams. My husband thinks that it's really crazy, but I love peach and strawberry along with peanut butter. He is not a peach fan. He thinks that it's nasty, but there's just something that's oh so right about this combination to me. So if you can tell, I have not gone fully over the entire surface of the sandwich, because I do want to, like I said, save this crust, what is not going to be used. So now that I have gotten the bread sandwich together, then what I do is I just take the first, see which size I really want to use. And it looks like this bread is so little because it was actually towards the end that it seems that it's going to be small no matter which one I choose, whether it's the triangle, the square, or the circle. I'm going to have a little bit of overlap, but I think that the circle will be the easiest one. So I go ahead and I do the initial cut. the initial cut, and then I go right on top of it with the Crustable maker or with the sealer. And I like to have it sealed on both sides, so I press it in for a good 5-10 seconds. Remove my sides, save those for later. Minimal jelly, which I could just cut that piece off and eat. Then I like to go ahead and just do the other side, because I like to have both sides sealed. And what I'm going to do, there you go. I have made our own homemade Uncrustable. And so what I will do is I will make up a bunch of these. I've got one of my loaves right here that I just pulled out of the freezer. And so I can do this for the in the meantime, you know, and I can do this within, you know, less than 30 minutes and have just about every kid's sandwich already done. Have them choose which ones they want. They each typically like a different shape. So Sid may do all circle, Remy may do all of the triangles, Say may do all of the squares, so they can go in and know which sandwich is theirs. Deli meat and cheese also, without any of the other fixings, it does freeze and it does, you know, it does defrost in time for lunch, so they may have just a mixture of different sandwiches. And it's also kind of fun because they may not know which one I may or may not label the bags, and then they won't, you know, it'll be a surprise if it's the meat and cheese or if it's peanut butter and one of the fillings that they've chosen. So I really like it, and I do plan on getting some more of the Wich in, doing some more of the Wich products, and I will let you know how all that turns out. There you go. Made our little Crustable. One of the other things that I do get asked a lot to some of my mommy nurse friends when they find out that I do a lot of the cooking at home, preparing the meals for all 3 kids and for lunch. Because let's face it, where we are, lunch is $2 a pop every single day, and if that's $6 a day times that for the month, I'm not trying to spend that much, because I don't even think our grocery budget comes close to how much all that can be, as long as you're planning accordingly, so when you work it out. So I have a huge Tupperware bin that I keep all of the lunch utensils that we use. Whenever I'm done with them, or whenever the kids have picked out whatever they're going to punch out, their carrots, their cucumbers, you know, we wash them, we dry them, we stick them right back in there so nothing gets lost. In addition to having the Uncrustables as well as those metal punch outs, I do have a lot of the silicone liners because sir, somebody is fighting his sock right now, please excuse. But I do have the silicone liners because I do like to send them. Sometimes we do make our own Lunchables. We do have other sandwich cutouts like this one in the dinosaur shape, and actually I had gotten a whole bunch of large cookie cutters, so just depending on what shape they're wanting for that day. Sid normally is always, this my sunshine, always going for the hearts. So we have a lot of different sizes, some themed. We have a lot of the, oh yeah, for spring, isn't that cute? So we have when I went to Walmart and just looked into, and they weren't bad. I think they were like 97 cents each cutter, so the large cutters. But I made sure that I have a multitude of different options and different things to put stuff in for the kids. This is a pack that I had at our local supermarket. These are really for Jell-O. But of course, I'm not trying to send Jell-O to school with the kids, so I do utilize it for other things. And it's a nice little snack bag. It comes with a top, so their snack may go in there. It's the equivalent of a half a cup. Their fruit may go in there. If I have some grapes, some strawberries, I may want to cut up for that. I this year discovered the Sistema products, and I really like these products. So I do have the other. Sometimes I'll get like the big tub of yogurt and spread it out. It'll be about 3 teaspoons I'll put in here with a little bit of granola. I've got 4 different colors of the tops. Each kid picks their own color. They tend to stick with, you know, one gets all the purple types, one gets all the green, one gets all the blue, so on and so forth, and the pink. So I really do like these. I also have the the Sissima Snap containers for other things for snackage and what have you. But I stick them all in. Comes with a lid, but this is everything. So we just go through in the evening and figure out what it is that we're wanting to what we're wanting to do for the next day. And I find that it's very, very easy to have this out, to have it available. The kids are able to be engaged more with making their own lunch, because let's face it, that's 3 kids' lunches plus Mel and myself that I would have to be overseeing the night before, and that is very, very time consuming, and I'd rather spend that time with my family.
Hi guys, and welcome to mine. Today I will be showing you how I do a crossover while I jump, okay? And I also will be singing a jump rope song. I don't know how long I'll do it, but it's just what I'm gonna do. And so first, I'm gonna do the crossover, then I'm just gonna be plain, like just jump rope, okay? Let's get started. Okay.
You want to have your shoes on? Your flip-flops?
I'm gonna take them off.
Okay.
I would like to take them off.
Okay, make sure they're not in the way.
They're not, because
And shout out to my wonderful husband for this beautiful looking grass.
okay. Okay, ready?
Uh-huh.
Hold on. I think I need my shoes.
Okay.
Guys, I'm gonna get right to it, okay?
Look at you with the crossover.
Kiss up. By accident, she kissed the snake. How many? How many doctors did it take? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
You know, I used to do jump rope for heart, and I used to do crossovers.
And we had jump rope for our school.
Yep.
But we never did it.
Oh, okay. Is that mommy's fault?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so
Sorry.
I'm just gonna do plain jump rope.
Okay.
Hold on. I know a different one.
Okay.
But I forgot it. It's something about boyfriends and milkshakes.
You don't need to know about boyfriends or milkshakes.
No, like it's a jump roping song.
Oh.
Like.
You scared mommy for a second.
It's another song, but I forgot it. So.
That's all right.
Okay, I'm just gonna do Cinderella.
Okay.
Cinderella, went to school and kissed a pet. Why is it she kissed a snake? How many doctors did it take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Why are you so breathy?
10 doctors, that's it. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so guys, that was my jump roping skills. And so I hope you give a comment down below, and hit that notification button down below. And don't forget to give us a big like. And I'm going inside to get some water. Hey guys, welcome to Mars. And today it ended today. And today, as you can see, I have no shoes on. And I am right now doing in the grass, because I feel like if I do it in the concrete, then it's going to be much harder.
Do what in the concrete?
Jump rope.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to show you some tricks that I can do.
Okay.
Cinderella, just when the snakes kiss the bed, made a mistake and kiss the snake. How many doctors did it take?
Look at you.
It took 1 doctor. Right now, okay, so my feet are tired right now. And
Y'all gotta get out running. I'm gonna put y'all on track. We need to build up your stamina and endurance, girls.
No way, Jose.
Yes. All right. Okay, well, come on.
Come here, I need a volunteer.
No, that's not gonna be me.
Okay, I'm fine. Okay, I'm gonna take my shoes off. Put this here.
Don't
Don't
put
melt.
ice water on the... Let me hold your water, please. Don't put anything on the air condition.
Oh, I know what we're doing. Oh my goodness.
Maybe you should move over so you don't hit the fountain. And who put a rock in my fountain? Oh, come on. Just get on. No.
This is...
Thank you.
This is called the double jump rope. Ready?
Look at y'all.
I let go. I let go.
We need longer jump ropes, looks like.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, set, go. Wait, hold on.
May I count?
Yes.
Okay. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What is going on? So 2 girls in a jump rope, huh?
Helicopter! This is what we call a helicopter.
Do not hit anybody in the face.
Nope. It's a game down here. So.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Okay, ready for helicopter? Wait, I'm moving. Your turn. Ow! Ready?
I used to play that. Don't you have to get closer? You're spinning into the bush. All right.
Don't forget! Again!
We already said it earlier. Really?
Hit that like button down below and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button down below and look at our glorious grass. And don't forget the bell. Please hit the bell.
Remy, do you know how to jump rope?
Yes.
You do. Daddy, do you know how to jump rope? Remy, are you liking kindergarten?
Yep.
You are? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Really? What's one of the great things about kindergarten?
I'm gonna ride the bus.
You love riding your school bus?
Yep.
Okay.
It's letter R.
And you've learned your letter R, your capital R's?
Mm-hmm.
And what else? What about scissors? We learned about scissor safety.
You don't really cut the scissors.
Where do you put scissors when you're done with them?
I put in the table.
Put them on the table, right? You don't play with them, right? And you like pushing your...
playing.
And don't play with scissors. That's
And
right.
no touching.
And no touching other kids. Yes. Okay. Is there anything you wanted to say today on Sunday Shenanigans with Mars?
No.
Somebody back there want to say something? Wait, hold on.
Top of the morning. Oh, wait, this is afternoon.
Got it.
Welcome to Mars.
We've already welcomed everyone to Mars about 85 times on this video.
You're right. Give me this thing.
Oh my God.
What's happening, y'all? What's happening? We're at the Mills Corner on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. We hanging out with the fam. You feel me? Trying to learn how to work this camera right. But we just watching over here. Watching the game. Watching the Packers. 3-0, baby. Go Pack, go. You heard me. That's what now we're watching. Obviously, some of my family members have been dropped on their head, meaning my wife. When they were little, they actually cheered for the Seahawks. But that's another story.
I only like their color scheme.
See what I gotta deal with? Color scheme. Nothing about the team itself. Color scheme. That's what it is. Anyway. Go Pack, go.
Hello. Hi. How are you, bro? Say good. Are you good? Leave him alone. Say good. You good. Blow a kiss. Mwah. Oh, okay. Oh, you getting up to do this? You blowing a kiss? Oh my goodness. Oh, that was so nice. You gave a kiss to everybody. No, we don't need to kiss the camera anymore. So, Sunday shenanigans.
What's Sunday shenanigans?
That's just what it is. You guys were out there with the jump rope. The boys have been in the playroom. They've been playing on the piano. You've been playing the piano? And you've been singing? Somebody is on the computer. That definitely does not look like school work.
Check my fantasy team. What are you talking about?
That definitely does not look like homework.
My daily sanity. This is my fantasy.
What's your fantasy, Mommy? What's my spirit animal?
What do you mean, what's your spirit animal? Where did you come up with that?
How to cake it?
Why do you, how to cake it? But,
She makes the pig.
okay, but that doesn't mean that's your spirit animal. I don't know what
Daddy's
your spirit animal
is
is.
the piggy pig. How do you know?
You talking about the Chinese New Year?
Yeah.
That's different than spirit animal.
What's my animal?
What's mine? I don't know.
Mine is a golden rhino. People, mine is a golden rhino. Keep that in mind. My birthday is October 7th. Mine is a golden rhino. Thank you very much. I think mine is a buffalo.
You just spilled ice on me.
Okay.
See, this is what I have to deal with. And watch, I'm not doing anything, so nobody's gonna need me. But the moment I go upstairs to take time for myself, all 5 people are gonna have questions for me. See, I'm sitting here. What is he eating? Oh, French fry. See, I'm sitting here.
No, that
watching
wasn't
the
a
game,
French fry, Mommy.
being quiet, and nobody has anything to say to me. And as soon as I go up the steps, I'm going to have 4 sets of feet. Really? 4 sets of feet trampling up the steps. So I guess this video's over. Hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday.
Bye.